Hi traders, this is Forex Nelson and I'm back again today with another 5 trades. Today's date is December the 13th and I am using my new Trigger Zones trading system. I have given it the nickname the Holy Grail Trading System, mainly because of this fantastic indicator right here. It's called Trigger Zones, TZ for short, Trigger Zones. I would even call that a magic indicator. Now I know there's no such thing as a magic indicator or a holy grail trading system, but what would you call a system that keeps producing 200 or more pips every day that you are trading? Now this Trigger Zones TZ indicator, it helps to find the beginning of the up and down cycles within the market. You can easily trade all 3 trading sessions 24 hours a day. Now I call that the flow of the market. And for you traders who love to scalp, if you drop this down to the 5 minutes and just follow the magic indicator here, you're just going to buy low and sell high. It's as simple as that. So anyhow, now we can get into these trades. Now before I pull the trigger on any of the trades, about 6 o'clock in the morning, I am drilling down the lights from the monthly right down to the 30 minutes. And I am making my daily trade plan. Let's take a look at this daily trade plan for December the 13th. Now all the trades, I did a bunch of pound trades. It was based on pound strength. That's why it says watch for a bullish trade. And the crude oil, which is, as it says here, watch for a bearish trade. One of these here, let's see. Pound New Zealand. Look at all the ups. Watch for a bullish trade preferred. I just want to let you know that not every one of these will work out, as if if the market hits strong support or resistance, it just will not go anymore and it'll do a reversal. That's why you have to wait for a buy or a sell signal using my Trigger Zones trading system. So here we go. Let's see where I got in on this trade. I bought it. There's the arrow, higher time frames. I knew it was going to go up with 95% certainty, even though I knew that it could come back to the goal line. Getting in over here would have been better, but I wasn't too worried about it. As long as you know the higher time frames, you just wait for this cycle to be done. And it's just going to give you the pips. Let's see how many pips. When I saw this nice little doji here, I decided to close out the trade being happy. And I was happy with 37 pips. And those 37 pips on the pound Aussie trade paid $2,632. Moving right along to the pound CAD. Another one I bought. Was a very good example here. Did qualify for a great way to trade. So let's see where I got in at. Went a little bit up and then down and up. I knew it was going to go up. I just had to sit around and wait. Closed out the trade at this position right here, or this cursor, with 51 pips. And those 51 pips on the pound CAD paid $4,066. Okay, let's move on to the next trade, pound New Zealand. Another one that qualified for a great way to trade. It's a very high success rate if you follow the rules within the training videos. For me, it's at least a 95%. That's used in the indicator, the goal line, and the indicators down at the bottom. So let's see now where I got in at. Higher time frames was also saying to buy. Decided to do one more cycle. Could have easily just followed the gold line. Hey, if you're looking for some of that gold, just follow the gold line, and when you get the signal to buy, get in. Anyhow, that's where I decided to pull the trigger, and I closed it out with 62 pips, and 62 pips on the pound New Zealand paid out $4,250. Moving on to the Euro New Zealand trade. Another one I bought, another one qualified for a great way to trade. Higher time frames. By this arrow, it's telling me or reminding me that I want to be buying. So that's exactly what I did. Bought it, and I closed out the trade, just being happy like I am every day of the week, with 77 pips. And those 77 pips on the Euro New Zealand paid out $5,195. Let's take a look at this last trade. And remember, all of these trades were taken directly from my daily trade plan. You could have made well over 100 pips if you had the daily trade plan. And if you're interested in the daily trade plan, well, all you got to do is get in contact with me. Crude oil, let's see. I sold it, higher time frames, suggesting it's going to go down. Did qualify for a great way to trade. The goal line's going down. What more could you ask for? Very clear. Looks like I closed out at the right time. I saw it struggling here, here, and here. So I just decided to close out the trade, locking in about, should be, crude oil, by the way, pays $10 a pip, so that has to be 58 pips. And 58 pips on crude oil paid $5,800. So another great day of trading. Great way to start off the beginning of the week. I just added up all the pips here. Ticks on the oil. Grand total came to well over 200 pips. And I ended up with 285 pips. And those 285 pips paid out $21,944. So if your system is not producing on a daily basis like my trigger zone system, I suggest you get your hands on it. Now if you want to get some more information, all you got to do is look right below this video and you'll see this write up. It's my trigger zone system. I do charge $250 for it. I teach how to trade the flow of the market. And of course, if you remember, as I mentioned earlier, this trigger zone indicator will help a lot in showing you the direction or the flow of the market. So my system and the package has 5 gigabytes of training, and you'll get an exact copy of my system on your MT4 platform. Included are 6 MT4 templates, 9 custom indicators, and my favorite meter. Now I threw in a lot of PDF books, a lot of Word documents, and 9 bonus videos. Now this is just all bonus stuff, and the more education that you can get, the faster you'll learn how to trade the markets. Now there's a lot of ways to trade the markets. I teach a lot of ways, many ways. My number one way, of course, is a great way to trade. You're looking at a good example of it right here on the right hand side. Now because there's so many ways to trade the markets, I ended up doing 50 training videos for my trigger zone system. I'm not going to read everything in here as we're running short of time. Just put the video on pause, read all of this. If you have any questions, simple, just pick up the phone and call me. Here's my number. If you live too far, simple again, just send me an email. Remember, there's an underscore right here. Now, I do prefer Skype. Made it simple and easy for us to be connected. all you got to do is click on this link. We'll have Skype connection, and through Skype screen sharing, I'll give you a free session. I'll answer your questions, give you some tips and tricks. And keep in mind that there will be no obligation to you. Now if you click on this link right here, you'll see 35 screenshots of all the trigger systems I've been building over the years. So that just about wraps up this video. And if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. So until the next trading day, the next video, I want to wish you good luck in your trading, and remember to keep yourself and your family safe. Okay, bye for now.